dudes? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm playing around with too much reverb. HW, knock it off. All right, fine. We just want to hear the profiler. We want to know if we should buy a new profile or not. Fine, here's what profiler sounds like. Sorry, I said I wasn't gonna do that. It feels like an amp, I'll tell you that. What's up, dudes? Here's the real video. You're probably playing this thing. I'm playing this thing. You're probably playing this thing. The update might be up there. It should be up there. Hopefully it's up there. If it's not up there, well, then you're not watching this video. I'm not putting this video out until it comes out. So it's up there. You're playing it. I'm playing it. Last video, someone said, "Hey, Shelby, what happened to the coffee slurp?" I thought, or it looks like you're in super professional demo mode. Look, they sent me the stuff. I wanted to make it nice for them. I wanted to make them a nice video. They weren't paying me. It wasn't a sponsored video or anything like that. They just, you know, I helped doing a little beta test, and they asked my opinion about some stuff, and I said, can I do a video for the launch? They said, yeah, you and Ola can do videos for the launch, you know. And I just wanted to make it less of me, more of yours truly, the Kemper. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to be, you know, I want to just present the features and you know, and be excited because I am. You know what I mean? But someone said, you didn't slurp the coffee. Okay, here you go. Oh, no edits, except no substitutes. You didn't get the coffee slurp in the last video. New people coming in, they're going, what the hell channel am I watching? What is this? This is terrible. I hate this man. You must be new here. All right, let's talk about the Kemper, man. Look, I'm getting this question. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to upgrade? And man, I would say, I mean, let's talk about it. What's worth it to you? You know what I'm saying? What are you optimizing for? Look, it's hard for me to say, you must upgrade. Your Kemper is trash. It's never been trash, right? Your Kemper's never sounded like trash, man. And so here's the biggest thing you got to understand. If you're a person with an MK1 Kemper, which is many, many people, I imagine there's many more MK1s out there than MK2s at this point. You've lost nothing. You've only gained because the 2.0 accuracy, I think, really helps. I think it really helps the capture. And by that, I mean, that just sounds like my deluxe. But I go back here to the 1.0. It's more compressed. The new one's just a little more open, a little more airy, a little more... Yeah, man, it's just got this really nice, airy like feeling. I'm going to turn it up. And it just, where it really improves is like this sort of thing. Oh, did you hear that? That is the 2.0. That right there. I'm trying to like really show you. You hear how the note, I'm playing it soft and you're listening through YouTube compression or whatever. Hear when I dig in? And when I'm soft? The thing that's very amp-like about it is the whole frequency range is not compressed. Some of it is, and that's like an amp because the high end is coming out there. That note sounds cleaner because it's less aggressive. And just a little push. And all the in-between sounds, there's like 4 sounds in between, listen. And that was just the neck, you know what I'm saying? And it takes pedals really beautifully. Here's just an overdrive I'm putting on. Good stuff. Here's a tube screamer. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. It's, that's what I mean when I say it really feels like a lot of the other units. It feels like the amp. It really is just a It's a big jump forward for me personally. Does it feel like a Kemper anymore? Man, that's a really interesting question. It does in the sense that I still have my compressor and my delays and my reverbs, but it just feels like a big fat 3D touch sensitive Kemper in a way I haven't really felt before. And so I gotta tell you, here's my honest opinion. If you're happy with your Kemper, be happy with your Kemper. If this has piqued your interest, and I think it should be, pull out a credit card and go to Sweetwater or Guitar Center or any of these places and get one and try it. And a really great one to try is, it's on my pedal shelf, so it's got a little dusty because I haven't had the beta for this. I've only had the beta for this, so I haven't touched this in a while. But this is a MK2 Kemper. And so you can get in this for about $700. And then if you like it, you can do the little upgrade thing. You get a full Kemper here for like $1,000, right? So this can do everything this can do for $1,000, and it can profile. So this is $1,000 if you do the software upgrade that gives you all the features, all the effects, everything. If you just want to leave it level 1, you still have morphing, you still have tons of effects. Then it's more like the HX Stomp, but it has really great sounding amps and stuff, as is 2.0. Then there you are. So if you have one of these, maybe you go, okay, well, I play live with one of these and it's great and I play at home, but I also still use my Kemper in my rack at home and I'm just fine with it. It's great. All the stuff I buy from Michael Britt, from Tone Junkie, from Tone Shepherd, right? Does he make stuff for Kemper? I don't think he does. Signal Theory. Whoever else is out there these days, I would play them on here and on here. You have the backwards compatibility. If you feel like, man, if you are like me and you go, I want to play live with the best thing and I normally use a stage, I bought a MK2 stage. By the way, they didn't give me a Kemper like on this round. They didn't send me MK2s. I bought the MK2s that I own. And I think I bought this, yeah. The only Kemper I've ever been given is this one right here. It's the rare white whale. It's the MK1, the Mark I. Sorry, I always say MK1. It's the Mark I, and it's the only one made in white. And they made it for NAMM. And I asked them for this so many times. They finally sent it to me because I think they decided never to put it into production. And so it's just, I think the story goes, they said it was sitting in a closet in the storage, and I kept asking about it. And they sent it to me, and that was so sweet of them. I really appreciate it because it's like the one Kemper that's out there like this, right? And so I put it in the rack here so that I always have a Mark I to sort of listen to and test stuff on and whatever. And then this is the Mark II, the one that I'm primarily using. And so I wanted to be able to build stuff in here with the extra effects, with all that stuff, and put it in the floor or in the stage, which I play all the time live. And that's what I'm using primarily as my main setup. I do have plans to build a board, and I will use on that board this and or Tonex. I'll probably be using both. But I'm an all-in-one guy, really. I'm really an all-in-one guy. And I've built my sounds on different platforms before, and I just come back to this. I just really do. I really love the Kemper effects and everything. And I bleed green, so to speak. So while I do love a lot of the other stuff that's out there, and I do hear that some of the stuff out there is just so amp-like, so incredible, and I really labor to make tones for them, I come back here, and I got to tell you, this is to me a very compelling development and movement forward. So should you buy one? I think it's worth getting a credit card out and buying one. And if you don't like it and you hate it and it sucks, return it. And that's the world we're living in today. You can do that. Why not? This guitar right here, I wanted to sell an old vintage guitar I had because I was afraid it was going to break. My kids come down here a lot more now. My son has a drum set in the next room down here in the studio, and he's down here every night. He knocked over a guitar recently and damaged it. Long story short, I realized I have a very expensive guitar down here that I leave out all the time. I play it all the time, and I've just been worried about it breaking, and I don't want him to break it, and I don't want a friend to break it, and I have guys who come over, and we play guitar, and we have a good time, and I could just put it in the case and keep it safe, but I decided I'm going to sell it. But you know what I did? I wanted to replace it with like a custom shop Gibson. I bought 3 of these. And you know why? Because Guitar Center has a 45-day return policy. So you got plenty of time to try it out. I'd get it in your hands and I'd try to gig it. I'd get it in your hands and I'd listen to it and I'd feel it, because at the end of the day, you're just listening to people on the internet and in YouTube people. And honestly, just in the 2 videos I put out, I saw so many people spouting off so much just horse shit. And I'm going, how could you even know what you're talking about? You literally have never played it. How could you even know that? And then you got people who are like, I had another guy, hey, I put this on the frequency analyzer. Holy cow, 2.0 is like way wider and way more frequencies, and it's just such a bigger sound. I go, yeah. And I had another guy who messaged me and said, holy cow, dude, even through YouTube on my nice headphones, that 2.0 sounds so much like deeper, more 3D. And they go, how's it feel? Even when the Suze was doing it, I showed him the demo, him standing in the room with me, and he was like, that's cool. Yeah, it does sound better. And then I put it in his hands, and he was like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. So I'm just giving you my anecdotal experience here. There's nothing I could say in a video that's not going to come across like, oh, they're paying him, or of course, he just wants to sell more profiles. I'll sell you profiles on the MK1. What the hell do I care? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they did me the biggest favor in the world and Michael Britt the biggest favor in the world. And I told them a long time ago, oh, please make sure if any future things are backwards compatible. And I think their attitude is, we don't want to lose the community we have. And why would anyone want to lose the large library of tones that have been created over the past 10, 12 years for the Kemper? There's so many amazing sounds. When I go to NAMM, I run into my one friend, Rob Hanks, Henx, great guitar player. Man, I run into him every NAMM, and he was tearing it up this year. And he was going, I know he did an entire record with the Dirty Shirley pack that I made on Kemper. An entire record. And he said the producer loved it. It's the whole record. I just had a great Nashville guitar player. I won't drop his name because I don't want to. Anyway, I just had a great Nashville guitar player, studio guy, come up to me and say, I love this pack and all your stuff. I use it on stuff, and he's on, he's not on an MK2 Kemper. My point is, it's working. Stuff's working, and there's so many tones in the past. Why would we want to lose all those? We wouldn't. We would never want to lose all those. But we also can build on the future. And I'm excited because I can capture all of these classic amps that I still own and I still love, and new stuff going forward with new clarity, new just sort of touch responsiveness, and just even more realism. And you know why else I'm excited? Some of the stuff that I did 5, 6 years ago, I'm better at this now. Dude, I'm better at this now. You know what I'm saying? I've just learned a lot about stuff, you know? So, yeah, I think you should try it.